searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears to smother your furies and banish your fears.
The video for today was supposed to be about something else, another writing tips video, but I finished a game yesterday, and I need to talk about that. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is an emotional journey, one you have to experience if you haven't. It focuses on a Celtic warrior named Senua, a woman who lives with and suffers from severe psychosis. This mental illness creeps into every aspect of her life, and the game details her fight against this, what she calls her darkness, as she struggles to find Hel, the goddess of death, and bring back her slain lover Dillion from the Nordic afterlife. As you go on, the game gives you nothing. You must master combat on your own, find the path on your own, and navigate puzzles with only the help of Senua and the voices that are in her head.
She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Voices that lie and scream and mislead and become afraid at times. Some of these voices are Senua's fear or her pride, and the most prominent takes the form of her father as her self-hatred and guilt.
Their gods can see into your mind.
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
You must rely on your senses at times while deprived of another. Entire levels are dedicated to the loss of sight or your dependency on it. You must accept Senua's fractured mind and its mannerisms to progress. As the game goes on, you get more insight into who Senua is and the nature of her darkness and illness, which are essentially the same thing, especially in the eyes of her father, whose abuse of her and her mentally ill mother as well are what caused Senua's darkness to become more prominent. He teaches her and her peers to fear her illness, saying she's cursed and that only the gods can fix her. A horrifyingly realistic approach to her mind that is all too often the reality of mentally ill people. He uses this religion as a method to fix her, often saying things along the lines of, "Only the gods can save you through my hand." Senua realizes as the game goes on that her darkness was greatly exaggerated by her father. While it definitely existed, while it was there, while her mental illness definitely was real, the fear her father gave her and made her accept only made it manifest worse.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua.
And her escape from her father to be with Dillion was what she needed in order to get better. But because she never let go of her fear, this darkness and the fear of her mind, she ended up only running from it, a sin she would pay for dearly later. Senua's journey into the forests and woods of the Orkneys to fight her darkness only added to her loss and her fear of the darkness. Senua's despair only grew deeper as she struggled to find the answer to her psychosis. And when she returned only to find Dillion dead, it deepened her fear and her guilt. The first two levels of the game are dealing exactly with this, Senua literally battling manifestations of her fear and her hatred and her anger via the flame Jotun, Surtur, and the god of illusions, Valravn. It is through these fights that the true theme of the game is shown, its perspective. Finding Valravn leaves you searching for patterns and puzzles through doorways that shift the world you are in to appear differently. Finding Surt leaves you finding symbols hidden in the features of your environment in order to move from one stage to another as you run through a burning landscape. Senua's journey is pointless, and deep down she knows it. She knows she can't bring Dillion back, and she knows his death wasn't her fault. She knows it. She wants to bring him back because he helped her hide from the darkness. He sheltered her, and by the end of the game, Senua realizes that it doesn't matter. Other people's perceptions of her mental illness don't matter. Not her mother's belief that it was a blessing, nor her father's that it was a curse, nor Dillion seeing it as a special, inconsequential quirk. Her mental illness, her darkness, is purely and perfectly objective. It is not good, it is not bad, it simply is. It's part of her life, and she has to live with it and accept it. That's why at the end of the game, she defeats Hel, but releases Dillion's head and walks into the darkness, saying that it's not gone, but it feels different. It feels different. She's not afraid of it anymore. She's accepted it just as part of her that she has to live with. And Senua only finds peace with her life after this realization. After fighting a boss fight that literally does not end until you die. The game throws more and more enemies at you until you are finally overwhelmed, because you cannot fight the darkness. I can't fight my own mental issues. I can only accept that they're part of me and take steps to move past it while I can. I can't fight to defeat it because it doesn't go away. Senua's darkness doesn't go away. She learns to survive with it, to look past it and live with it, to accept it. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe and ring that stupid little bell so that you know when I upload. I do my best to upload every 3 or so days, so be on the lookout and make sure you follow my social media pages. My Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram are all at Writing Pantheon, and if you follow there, you can participate in all the polls and stuff that decide what videos end up on this channel. In the meantime, you can click the links in the top right-hand corner and see some of the other videos that I have going on. Have an awesome day, guys. Seth out.